Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Ron Barton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's the first pitch to him. John Wiggins comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Yelich ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Wiggins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, nice try.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in and looking for more, John Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Ready to take his hacks again, John Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. Coming to the plate now, John Wiggins. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Also, that 2-out success means striding in for the Rockies, Jose Ramirez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Ramirez.
The 1-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6-4. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed him.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, John Wiggins. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple. And the second run will score as well. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 84, Mike.
Grounded to the right. Scooped up to second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
13-4 the way this one ends. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alvin Pride gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ron Barton was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Matt Wisler, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, a lot of guys' lucky number is 7. But as a pitcher, you give up 7 earned runs and you take the loss. That's not a very good number. He's going to hope to be much better in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, John Wiggins. He's fresh off a 5-hit ball game yesterday afternoon, so he'll look to keep it going here. These Rockies guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a...
Digging in, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Now the 1-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Corey Ellison. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Corey Ellison.
Popped him up. Epps has a play. 1 out. Ready for another shot now, John Wiggins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Wiggins.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, big guy, steer this one.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Now to the plate, John Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
All right, boy,
Almost,
all right,
Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy.
And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. 2-run score. The relay. And he's in there with a 2-run triple. In to score is the runner from first. It's 5-2.
Dan, you'll take RBI.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ramirez.
And they do have him scoring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And he is out on the tag.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
The 2-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Randall Hartley. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still digging in now, Jose Ramirez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rockies 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now, Corey Ellison. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Right to him. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. The New York Yankees jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Stanley Bergman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Alex Armas wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 64.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Shot back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
5-2 the final today. The Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rick Vaughn earns the win, his 2nd, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Alex Armas earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Everything's gonna be alright.